surprise. Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, my name is Lizzie and I'm a Disney Plush collector from the UK. So happy Saturday, I hope you're all having a great weekend so far. I don't usually do 3 uploads a week, but obviously I've just got back from Disneyland Paris, so the vlogs are starting. This would have been a Good Friday video, but obviously the vlogs are going to take up my Fridays now. So I thought I would do a little life update, a little catch up with me. I would love to know how you're doing in the comments, so let me know when you've watched this video how you're doing, how things are going for you. So I have 2 big updates to share with you. I could have shared one sooner and I apologise for not sharing it sooner, but as I knew the second update was very close to happening, I thought I would announce them together. And obviously, if you already follow me on my Instagram, lizeindisney, this will come as no shock to you anyway. I just thought I wanted to actually put it on YouTube so that I can go back to it, I can see where it all began, and update the people that don't follow me on Instagram, because not everybody has it, I understand. So you may miss things if you don't follow me on Instagram, but if you do have Instagram, I highly recommend you follow me over there, because most of my content goes to Instagram before it goes to YouTube. And I do also do a weekly Q&A because a lot of people have a lot of questions at the moment, and it's just easier for me to answer them all together at a time that is suitable for me. So I'm going to start with my first life update, which is that I have changed jobs. I still work at the same university, but I now work in alumni relations, which I am really excited about. I started my job on the 1st of March after being offered the job on the 3rd of February. So I'm really excited to be in a new role. It is very exciting, a lot of learning, but I'm really enjoying it so far. I did go for another job before that in January. Just before I went to Disneyland Paris, I found out I didn't get the job, but luckily you saw I had a great time. It didn't ruin that, which I was concerned about. But we had a lot going on. So on to the second update. Me and Joe have bought our first house. So go back to 2020. That had always been like the ideal time for us to buy because my parents were moving in August of 2020. If you didn't see my moving vlogs and things, I will leave a card up above to the playlist. But we had intended to buy a house before we moved, so that was my last move, because I've moved house a lot since I was 13 and I don't enjoy the process of moving house, so I wanted to move somewhere more permanent. Because moving every 5 years, you move in, you get settled in, and then you start thinking like, oh, we're moving soon, even though it's like 5 years away, but it feels soon. It's usually just as I've got my room the way I want it, we move. But luckily, I have loved how I've had my room for the past 2.5 years, and we will go on to what things are going to look like soon. So we didn't move in 2020, obviously. With lockdowns and things, it was very difficult to look for a house. Joe and I made the decision together to save a bit more. So when we were going to Disneyland Paris last October, and if you didn't see the vlogs, I will leave a card up above, we had an appointment with the bank for the day after we got back. And I had said for a long time, half jokingly, that I would love to be engaged before we bought a house, but I was completely blindsided when Joe actually did propose in October. So it was really nice talking to the bank. When I had rang them to make the appointment, I'd said my partner, and then at the appointment itself, I could say my fiance, and it was great. So we got our agreement in principle in October. We looked for houses. We were really struggling to find something we wanted. We have always agreed on a 3-bedroom because Joe is very supportive of me having a YouTube room / work from home space, which is what I'm currently in now. It is completely bare because we are changing the carpets tomorrow at the time of filming. So we saw a place in November, I believe. We weren't in love with it. We said, you know, there'll be other houses. So we didn't go with that. We found the estate agents to be really pushy as well of that property. And then I had like a Rightmove account. I was saving houses every day. I found this house. We booked a viewing on the Wednesday for the Saturday along with another house. And then I got a call later on the Wednesday to say the other house had sold. and I started to panic about this one, thinking it would sell by the time we went to view it. So we went to view it the Saturday before Christmas weekend, the 17th of December. We loved it so much that we put an offer in on the 19th of December, which got accepted the very next day. So I rang the bank again to see if I could get another appointment with our mortgage advisor, who was sadly on annual leave until the 3rd of January. And I wanted to get the ball rolling. So we asked to see another mortgage advisor, who we met with on the 21st of December. They got us in touch with our solicitors, who sent the documents straight away. So we received them on the 23rd of December, I think. And we said we would get them all signed to them after we got back from Disneyland Paris in January, because we needed to have appointments with the bank for some things. So we were just going to do it when we got back from Paris. So kind of delayed things slightly, but the bank had already started doing things that they needed for the mortgage offer, verifying my pay, trying to verify Joe's. Because of the problems we had with Joe's employer, we didn't get our mortgage offer finalised until the 8th of February, so it took about 6 weeks, which was awful, and I kept worrying that we would lose the house, but luckily we haven't. We then, the next week I believe, signed the contract, and our solicitor wanted us to complete on the last Friday of February, which we were completely happy with. I wanted to get it done before I started my new job, ideally, so that I could fully focus on the job, but I had spoken to my new manager and he was really lovely about it. He said, you know, this comes first, whatever day you need you can have. So it ended up being pushed back to Friday the 3rd of March, and we didn't actually exchange those contracts that we'd signed about 10 days before until the 2nd of March. We were told that someone up the chain wasn't ready, which was frustrating because we just wanted to get it done. Everybody knows that houses can fall through. It's not a done deal until those keys are in your hand. And we did get the keys on Friday the 3rd of March. So my friend Eleanor got us these gorgeous up key rings, which I actually think I'm going to hang up somewhere because I don't want to break them. They are so, so perfect. I am having up shelves in here, so my up collection won't be changing too much. But we are homeowners now, so we have a mortgage, we have bills to pay. The new job has really helped because obviously the pay rise involved in that has increased our affordability of things. So I don't feel as stressed with the amount of debt and things, but I just wanted to thank all of my family and friends who did know, because this wasn't exactly a best kept secret. Everyone at work knew, all my family knew, most of my friends knew. Everyone knows now, but I wanted to keep it off Instagram because I didn't want the questions. I have a weekly Q&A on Instagram and I was constantly getting asked when the wedding was, and I was thinking, I have things to do first. So I was keeping that to myself and I felt really bad, but I just didn't want to jinx anything. So where does this leave us? I'm hoping next week or the week after to show you an empty house tour, which I filmed on the day that we got keys. It's going to be just a very short video going through each room, and it will act as the before because I'm going to do vlogs of each room. So for example, this is my YouTube room. It's got a walk-in wardrobe. It's got space for a lot of shelving and my desk, which I use when I'm working from home, but also when I'm editing YouTube videos. I am trying to decide where the Sum Sums will live currently, but I will keep you updated. There will be a video for most rooms, I think. So we've got a lot of furniture coming over the next few weeks. We've got a new bed coming, we've got bookshelves coming, we've got a sofa coming, although that will probably be about 6 weeks to 2 months. But I'm really, really excited to share it with you. It's obviously going to be a part of a series with house content, which will probably be extra uploads at the moment because of my Disneyland Paris vlogs going up on Fridays, but once they're over, these will be the Friday videos because I don't want to commit to 3 days a week of videos. But it might be that you see the house empty in a couple of weeks and you don't see anything for a while because I want to show you the rooms when they are finished, so it might take a while, so just bear with me. But I wanted to share this for everyone who doesn't follow me on Instagram. I know a lot of people don't have it or don't use it to follow people like that because you already follow me on YouTube, so I thought I would fill you in on that and kind of tell you what's going on in my life. I feel so happy. I just keep thinking where I was this time last year. I was grieving the loss of my dog Eddie. I wasn't engaged. I didn't have a house. I was in a completely different job to the one I've just left. And now I'm in an amazing job. I have a fiance. We are going to start wedding planning once the house is sorted. We are homeowners. We're on the property ladder. We have something to call our own. And of course, I have my dog Stitch, who is amazing. I can't wait for him to come and live with us. It's going to be a bit hybrid at the moment. I say that as if he's going to be working from home and working from an office, but I think it's best for him to kind of live across both houses for a while we work out where he's happy, because there is a chance that he won't be happy here away from my parents. So I need to make sure he's happy here before he moves in full time. But that is what is going on in my life. I'm very busy at the moment, very overwhelmed, very stressed, but very happy, and that is the main thing. So make sure you subscribe if you want to see house content. I'm not really going to be doing much decorating, but I will talk you through that in each of the videos for the rooms. So make sure you subscribe if you want to see that, and I will see you on Tuesday for a normal video. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and thank you for watching. Bye friends!